Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. 1-1 in France, in Lille, which brings Juventus at 7 points on 12. It was a must-win game, honestly. I think that Juventus should have deserved maybe a bit more to win that game than Lille. Juventus had the domination of the ball, had the possession, had the field. Juventus made one mistake in the first half and we were punished a lot for that mistake. Mistake that we didn't commit anymore in that second half. Juventus that scores twice with cope manners. Both are correctly cancelled. We score with a penalty. We have a huge problem. We have a huge problem of unlocking the number 9 position. That's what I want to speak about in tomorrow morning video, because we are not able to find the number 9. Whoever plays there, that it's Dusan Vlahovic, or that it's Kenan Yildiz for a few minutes, or Weah for a few minutes, or Bangula for a few minutes. It's really extremely difficult to understand. He tries, but he cannot find the solution. I don't believe it's something individual. No, I would not say that Cope Manners was a flop. No, I would not say that. Honestly, I would not say that. No. How I saw the game, live, of course, before watching it a second time, I don't think he's at the level of Atalanta. That's a fact. But no, I don't think that he was a flop. No, I don't think so. At the end, he scores 2 goals that he was not offside. He was able to take them. Unfortunately, when the game was on, when it was valid, he was not able to put it in, but he made some beautiful movements at a certain moment, recuperating. Of course, he missed a few balls as well that were a bit simple. I think that he's really, like Don V saying in the chat, Kobe is really important for the team. He gave a lot of balance there. No, I would not say a flop. Then, of course, if you are expecting him to score 2 goals per game like he was doing at a certain moment at Atalanta, then, of course, you can call him a flop. But no, if we judge only on that, yeah, but I'm not judging the game only on that. Like, for example, people that were pissed off with Cabal and immediately sub him out because he's bad and take him off. I saw a Cabal that was extremely good. Not extremely good. He was really good, except of that huge mistake that is costing us actually that goal. Vlahovic is not to blame today, neither. Again, there are some games where I will blame Vlahovic. Today it's one of these games where you cannot blame him. Whoever was in that position, we were not able to find him, and that's a team problem. That's a team problem. That's not an individual problem. If we are speaking about Lille Juventus, Lille Juventus is a team problem more than an individual. Coach is to blame. Can we say that Thiago Motta is to blame? Yeah, in a way, yes. On the other side, don't forget that we have a young team full of injuries that are coming back step by step. Tired. We saw at the end that they had no energy anymore, but a bit messy. The changes were a bit messy, and the one that entered, except of Savona, that was really precise, didn't give what we were expecting from them. I didn't see a Weston McKennie. The 5 last minutes, maybe before that, not that much. We have a lot of things to speak about in today's game, where we saw not a bad Juve. I didn't see Stuttgart-Juve, for example. Juve-Stuttgart. I didn't see Juve-Stuttgart where I was really pissed off. Let's start saying thank you to Cappuccino, new member of the channel. Grande, grazie Cappuccino. For supporting the channel. Let me check if we can also switch towards the other one so that I can say really thank you to all the people that are here in the chat. Thank you, Matthew, in Disneyland. I don't know where you watched the game, Matthew. Did you watch it on the Space Mountain or on the Main Street Cafe? Beppe, do you think, thank you for the donation. Beppe, do you think Cope trying to fit in is messing with his aggression? Oh, again, we just spoke about Cope manners. I think he is super important for the team. of course, we are expecting him also to finish. But today he did. That's the thing. Today he did. Twice, cancelled twice. You will tell me if it was not offside, that ball would not arrive there. But when he arrived and the game was playing, it's not that the people knew immediately and they stopped to play. He did the job. Honestly, I have, yeah, he can do better. Yes, he can do better. But I would not say he's flopping or he's trying to fit in. Today he's taking more the right side, and that's where we start to see him more and more and more, and that's the right side of the field. He was much more present than, for example, Dusan Vlahovic. Not to say that Dusan Vlahovic played bad, but Teun Koopmeiners was always into the game with 50 balls touched. Didn't miss a lot in terms of passes. Could have been better in his crosses. That's a fact, because he didn't succeed in one single cross. Ground duels, he won them 4-on-5, so it's one that also went in duel. He's not at the 100% of his form, but it's a turn that is getting closer and closer and closer, and always more involved into the game. No, I cannot say that he was trying to mess up with his aggression because he's trying to fit in. Peter, 29 months, thank you, my friend. It was not as tough as I thought, because Zegarova had maybe 2 openings the whole game. The subs made us harmless and lacked aggression moving forward. I think that Thiago Motta will probably regret the 3 changes simultaneously, something that I don't like. I don't like them, the 3 simultaneous changes since the Sarri era, which was the first time that we played with 5 changes after COVID. I hate them because you're not giving stability to your team. You're changing too much. You're sometimes creating more confusion that you're actually addressing things. If you want to do them at half time, where they just receive the indications, where you have players that are out, and then why not, if really it's a disaster, you really want to change completely the game. But like that, changing 3 subs, if you have 2 that are not giving immediately what you're expecting from them, it's bad, especially because you're taking out Vlahovic, which could have gone out. Why not? Because it's something that we are starting to see more and more and more. But it's difficult for me to understand who's playing up front, what are the movement. We see that Kenan Yildiz is taking that spot for a few seconds. You see that as a falso 9, why not? Kenan Yildiz as a number 10, absolutely yes. As a real 9, he has not the movements now. We saw it at a certain moment when that ball is going really high and we have the opportunity to cross. I don't know who gave that cross, if it was McKennie or I don't know, where he's doing really the bad movement. He's doing really the movement of a number 10. He's not doing the movement of a number 9, which made actually the one that had to cross, and I think it's McKennie, really put him in difficulty because there was nobody in front of him. And usually he's doing that movement right, but there is a striker that is going up front, attracting also some defenders, which in that case he had to do that job. Who else? Well, that change in the back with Savon on the right and Cambias on the left. Why not? To block Zegarova, but he was unstoppable. We said about Cabal, but also Cambiaso couldn't stop him. On the other side, we tried to block as much the passes there. But when he was involved, from the moment that he had the ball on his feet, he was from another planet. Did we risk a lot? No, we didn't. That goal. But I was, you know what was, according to me, the most beautiful thing of the game? It's really strange what I will say now. And I will not keep it long because it's hurting, you cannot imagine. But you know what was the most beautiful thing? It was the yellow card from Cabal. That's something that I really loved. Because he tried to do it, but not aggressive enough in the first half, and that's where we concede. In the second half, he learned immediately his mistake. He knew it, and he said once, not twice. I really loved it. No, the referee was good. The referee was really good. In the last 5 minutes a bit, but it's more Beppe that was angry because we didn't score that second goal, but the referee was good. No, Sunseed, if you want, Sunseed is the first time that I see you in the chat. These comments are not appreciated because I don't know who you are. You see my face, you see that I have no hair, so you see that I'm old and that a bit more mature. for the young guys that are entering and they believe that these kinds of emoticon that are accepted. Absolutely not. It's not accepted here because or you're 12 or you don't understand anything about football. But you're making yourself ridiculous in front of people, showing incapacity to understand football and also immaturity to speak with decent people that want to speak about football. So if you want to stay, absolutely, welcome. But be polite when you're analyzing. If you didn't like the game of Cabal, I can accept it, but then you need to explain us why. Okay, we continue with the messages. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Lorenzo. Beautiful donation. Really appreciate it, my friend. Ciao, Beppe. Sorry to the Juventini of the world, as I might have jinxed it with that prediction from London, but was always going to be tough. Cope was unlucky tonight. Too many simple mistakes, though. Yeah, I think it's a really beautiful comment, Lorenzo. That now I remember. I needed 2 seconds. If you watched, guys, the post game of Udinese Juve in London, Lorenzo. So big up for Lorenzo, guys. Please a big up for Lorenzo because he was there with us in London. And he came on the channel together with Andy. We were with 3, so Lorenzo was the third one that was speaking at the moment. At a certain moment, I said, Lorenzo, do you want to also to give a prediction where he says 1-1? And I said, I don't like your prediction. I don't want to close the channel with that prediction. At the end, he was right. I think that big up for Lorenzo to have the balls to come on the channel to speak for 16 minutes. But also, if you want to blame someone, you can blame Lorenzo. You can blame because it's because of him. Grazie per la donazione, Lorenzo. Fantastic. I was so happy to meet you. Really happy to meet you there. If I meet you the next time and you give me again a bad result prediction, I will kick you in your ass. Pier Portella, thank you from Australia. Grande Pier, Forza Juve, or Froze Juve, I don't know which one is correct. Beppe, I saw a beautiful performance. Then it's Forza Juve. We were lacking impact of the bench today. Wrong subs and low energy. Shame we didn't finish strong. That's something that I don't like from this Juve this season. We never finished strong. I don't remember really a game where we really finished strong the last 5 minutes. Even against Leipzig, we finished strong earlier before coming back, but I don't remember. Is there a game, guys? Try to help me. Bravo, Lorenzo. Only 3-0 prediction going forward. Is there a game where you remember a Juve strong in the last 5 minutes? Included injury time. Really, the last 5 minutes, if it's the 93rd minute, that is the end, so it means from the 88th minute. Inter... Yeah, probably. Juve Como. Yeah, no. Juve Como, it's not that we finish strong. We finished strong because there is a goal indeed of Cambiaso at the 93rd, but it's not that we wanted to go or we needed to go. It's because, Como, they gave up. We won because it was a party. It was the first game of the season, and we go and we score. But maybe we can say it like that. Maybe. Even if that game it was not needed, probably. That's why I didn't count it, but probably you're right. No, it was not a bad performance. Honestly, I refuse to say it's a bad performance because, the stats means nothing. When you are doing 1-1 and you lost against Stuttgart the game before, it means nothing. But if you are looking 66% ball possession, 58% duels won, we just lose a bit our aerial duels. Juventus with much more passes, accurate passes, we were better. Also in opposition half, much better in second half in terms of accuracy. We tried 25 times we across, probably a bit too much because we have only 8% of success. I think that when you already tried 10 crosses and you are at 8% succession rate, at a certain moment you need to stop. You need to understand that it's not working and that it will probably not work. Indeed, Felice is not there because we didn't win. When we don't win, he doesn't bring me coffee. Is he there in the chat? I don't know if he's there in the chat. I didn't see him. I don't know if he's there in the chat or not. But I didn't see my son. For the people that are new to the channel, Felice is my son. And when we win, he's happy. He's coming down. He's making a coffee. When when we don't win, he doesn't want to speak about football. He goes immediately in bed, up, Ciao, buonanotte a tutti, and you take the notification ring on, off. Disaster. My son is a disaster. No, honestly, I'm pissed off, of course, because we didn't win, because we took away the jolly against Stuttgart. It's not a bad performance. You know what was what Juve was missing? It was one thing. It was that velocity. We were not fast enough. We were predictable a lot of time. Chico Conceição was really beautifully closed. We have also to admit that they are opponents at a certain moment. It cannot be that we play against nobody every time. They are opponents, like Zegrova punished us on that right side. On the other side, they're on the left side. They blocked Chico for a long time. Luckily, at a certain moment, he was able to invent. Even if that penalty is not 100% as clear as we want, we have to admit it as well. If the referee there is saying, I don't give it because you are looking for the contact and not the player going toward you, we cannot say anything. At a certain moment, we have to be honest as well. I'm angry when the referee are not correct. This time, I think that a penalty is a penalty because a lot of time we saw these things given. But yeah, it's a fault. Yeah, I think it's a fault. I think it's a fault. But if he's not giving it, I can understand an interpretation. I would be angry if he didn't give it. But I can understand. I can understand it. But if you guys are telling me that it's a penalty, then you see that I try to be even neutral sometimes. You see, bravo guys. Then it's a penalty. Nah, I will stop to be neutral. It's a penalty, 100% penalty. My bad. Bravo. I will, sorry guys, I was bad. 11 shots for Juve, 3 on target, 4 shots blocked. You see the difference in shot accuracy. They had 6 attempts, 3 shots on target, even if the one of Zegrova there, it was not really a dangerous shot. And another one, I think, yes, another one from the Zegrova with a beautiful save of Di Gregorio. So actually it's only Zegrova. Zegrova is doing that fantastic assist for Jonathan David. Then Zegrova is trying to shot, beautiful shot, deflected by the goalkeeper, and then a really slow shot. But anyway, 6 attempts, 3 times they go on target. That's something that we need to take care about as well. But no, it was not a bad performance of Juve. I can understand it when we are playing every 3 days, but this was also the case for Lille. Don't forget about that. And don't forget also about the fact that Lille had 8 players that were missing out. I'm not saying that all of them were starters because at the end, David, Zegrova are all starters. The goalkeeper is a starter, but they were also missing a lot of players. So we cannot use the excuse that we are tired, even if maybe Lille, with 1 day more of rest because they played on Friday and Juve played on Saturday, it can make something in the last minutes of the game, but I would not take it too much as an excuse because we are there. 1 day more, 1 day less. Even if the details are making a difference, and we can say that Lille, they played at home and they played on Friday, so no travel on Friday, no travel today, while Juve played away against Udinese, played away against Lille, which in terms of fatigue are helping. Of course, it increases a bit. Stavros, but I think that's the problem. That's more a problem than the other one, that we were slow in transition. Thank you for 13 months, Stavros. Need to be ruthless. I agree on that. Slow in transition. That's a problem that we have to take care about. I'm not saying that it's possible to do it when you play every 3 days for 90 minutes, but at a certain moment, a bit of velocity would have been nice to see, because against Udinese, you saw that the 45 minutes, they gave them away. And Juventus didn't risk. Juventus was able also, with a bit of luck, but we were attracting that luck with 2 shots on target that are touching the post, and we scored them. One time it's the goalkeeper that is putting it in. One time it's Savona. We closed the game there in the first half, where today we were a bit unlucky with the correct, again, it's good to repeat it, correct offsides. From the moment that we were a bit faster and we had these opportunities centrally where there was space, we were able to find Koopmeiners. This is also why this morning I was saying that Koopmeiners could have been the key of the game. And without the offside, he was the key. He was really the key of the game. Then offside is also part of the game. without VAR needed because it was totally correct. I will continue with Ninib, with Abai, and with Sadr. But first of all, let me ask you the men of the match of today of Juve. So men of the match, who are they? I need your help because we can put 4 of them. But I need names because honestly, it would be difficult for me like that to give you immediately 4 men of the matches. Locatelli, yeah, I agree. Locatelli's second solid performance in a row. I agree. Locatelli is surely there. But you want to put Vlahovic for the penalty that he scored? Yeah, we can. Also because he has the courage to change side. Which, strikers, especially Zegorova, yeah. And Chevalier. But I don't put the ones of... but you know that Yildiz played a good game. Until he played in that number 9 position. I agree with you guys. I agree with you. Yildiz played a good game. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Until the subs, Yildiz was really in his game and he was doing absolutely not bad. I agree, guys. I'm trying to check who else could the 4th name. Cambiaso's second half was good. The first half. Di Gregorio, Cambiaso, Gatti, Calulu, Cabal, Locatelli, Thuram, Conceição, Koopmeiners, Yildiz, Vlahovic. You want to put Cambiaso? We can, if you want. Even if it's tough today to really go with one clear, objective man of the match. There is not. No, it's true. And Koopmeiners wasn't bad. Well, I agree with who's saying that. But even Cabal was not. Seriously, Cabal had a tough job there. Cabal had a really tough job there. I think he did really well, Cabal. Except of that huge mistake, a mistake like that is leading to a goal. Of course, you don't enter the 4 man of the match, except if you are then scoring a hat trick that is compensating the mistake that you are doing, giving the team the 3 points. There are some guys. I don't know. I don't understand. On Twitter, there is a guy there. He's always writing nonsense, and he's coming back. Last time, I exposed him, and he continued because he doesn't understand it. I exposed him, and then he comes with, "No, but I was not mocking you. I was not speaking about you." He was crying. Then I never communicate with him. I never speak with him, and he needs to come back like months later. Where I was right, you were right. Of Makekatsu, you were right. You were right. He doesn't understand football. He really believes that he doesn't understand football. I ignore him. I never speak with him. He's coming back. Then there are these people. Seriously, and they have really mental problems. They come back like 3 months later with again. I don't know who he's speaking about because I have no time to really go and check. But retweeting things from August, that makes totally no sense. Then you reply, you explain him things, and then he's crying. At a certain moment, when you're crying, just stop. Just stop. Go away. You say, okay, that's Beppe. We don't get along. I have a vision. I believe I'm right. He believes he's right. But every time when we speak, then people are, they agree with Beppe at a certain moment. You know what? No, it's not Adamo, guys. It's not Adamo. You know what? Even if I'm right, if I think that I'm right, I will not do it. Because then if he comes back, it starts again. Because then he will cry. That's the thing. Then he will do the victim. Basta. Oh, you know what I will do? I will block him later. And how? Because these kind of guys, they don't deserve my time. Mamma mia. Mamma, what a disaster. What a disaster. But every single time, I'm watching my Twitter because I look for information. I don't like to speak too much on social media, especially because a lot of people, they don't understand and they want to speak, which is right, because it's a social media. But mamma mia, you go back and a tweet of 12 months ago, disaster. Anyway, let's go back to the reality, the channel here, where I love to speak with people. Ninib, we should have won. We lost all offensive threat after the change. The changes were bad. I agree. And I think he will be pissed off, Thiago, but he will need to learn and to grow on that. I thought McKennie would start. Today I understood why he didn't start. He created confusion offensively. Defensively, I think defensively it was correct. Defensively, it was correct to change a Cabal at a certain moment that spent a lot of energy running behind Zegrova that was unstoppable. And you put Cambiaso there, you put Savona on the right, makes sense. McKennie, if you want to put Thuram out, look, Thuram, I didn't like the first half of Thuram. I really preferred the second half of Thuram. Thuram was much better in the second half. You saw that he was actually growing. Instead of going back and losing energy, he was growing. So I was not 100% understanding that change. Dusan, if you want to put him out, okay. But then you need to be convinced. You know what I blame Thiago? You know what I blame Thiago today? The fact that he's changing Dusan, but he's not sure about what he's doing. You know what I mean? What I mean? You change Dusan, okay. But then you need to be convinced about what you are doing. If your solution is Kenan Yildiz, okay, but then you believe in it. If at the 62nd minute, I believe, 62, minute 62, you change Dusan, you play Yildiz there, and 10 minutes later or 15 minutes later, you sub him out, you're not convinced. If you play a bit Wea, a bit Bangula, a bit there, 4 players in one position in 10 minutes, it means that you're not convinced about what you're doing. And the players are also feeling it. You know what I mean? So if you change Vlahovic, perfect. I don't know, there is no sub for Vlahovic, so you need at a certain moment, especially if we are not finding him. That means that the problem is not individually. The problem is that we aren't able to find our number 9. Today we were finding much more Cope Manners, much more than in other games, which means that Cope Manners starts to really be involved into the game. Then he can miss a pass, then he can miss a shot, then he can score 2 goals that are cancelled. He can do beautiful things, bad things, but at least we found a way to involve him, which we were not in Roma second half, of course. We were not against Empoli, we were not against Napoli. There were a few games, so the 3 first game of turn, we were not able to find him. Then he had that injury, and we could find him on a seat and not on a bed. So there we see improvements. But the number 9, and I don't want to say Dusan, because that would be like I was blaming Dusan. No. The number 9, we don't find him. We never find it. I agree with Steve. Probably Dusan, after that penalty scored, probably it's not deserved because he scored that penalty, but probably we should have taken advantage of that emotional adrenaline. Yeah, I agree, Steve. Beautiful comment, Steve. Great comment. I agree with you. You take it, you try it. If you wanted to sub him out earlier, probably it would have been more make more sense than right after he scores that penalty. And if you do, then you need to be 100% convinced. Perché? Perché? ¿Qué pasa, Pueblo? Pueblo está contento. ¿Por qué? Explícame. Necesito entender. In general, taking all in account, this is not a bad sum of points. No, it's not. It's not. Today I believe that if we win against Stuttgart, and today we draw, nobody is today complaining. Nobody is complaining about the draw of today. The way that we drew also, nobody would complain. You have improvements point, and we are identifying them now. Today we are not happy because of the performance against Stuttgart, and also adding them against with all the other draws that we did, Parma, Empoli, Napoli, Roma, not the one of Cagliari, for example, not the one of Inter, because that was a total different one. That's where we are a bit bitter and we wanted a bit more, and that win today would have been necessary. Do you remember when I told you after Parma that we needed the Juve to compete really far, to be able to give 5 wins in a row at minimum? That's where you say, okay, Juventus can do something. Juventus is there. Juventus is a team that knows how to win and to repeat these wins, because in 5 games, it's rare that the 5 games you dominate them in a row and you win all of them with huge big merits. Sometimes you have a dirty win in these in 5 games, maybe one you play a bit less good, but you still win it. That's what I want from you. And at the moment, it's true that we have only a streak of 2 wins in a row. And after 2 wins, we lose. No, we lose. We don't win. That's the thing. Limo, Beppe, do you think Motta and the Juve management is dissatisfied with Dusan? No. They are not happy, of course, about the fact that he's costing a lot of money. That's another story. Because, of course, if we are linking it with the value that we paid for him, if you are linking it purely financially with the salary mass that he waits on the club, of course you cannot be happy, because then you are expecting a player that is scoring bang, bang, bang. But on the other side, in terms of performances, again, I don't want to, and I'm not the biggest defender. I'm not the Vlahovic fanboy, not the hater, but I'm not a fanboy. And Dusan Vlahovic, today he has nothing to say again. I have nothing to blame him. He's doing the right movement. He's helping the team. We don't find him. But today it's the number 9 position that we don't find. Look, the title of tomorrow, Tactical Analysis, I don't know if it will be the first or the second video, it will be unlock the number 9. Not Vlahovic, the number 9 position. Whoever plays there, unlock him. Because not a lot of time we are able to find him, or them, or whoever is there. And that's a problem. That's a real problem, because it's true that Dusan scored his 9 goals, but if I'm not wrong, that's 4 penalties and 5 open play goals. Today he's doing a right movement. When he has that ball, he's doing a fantastic movement on that shot. It's really, really beautiful, the shot of Dusan. Then you have Chevalier that, indeed, we knew it. We were already prepared. Would have done a fantastic game. By 36 months. Ooh, buon anniversario. That's 3 years. 3 years, and I keep going until we win the Champions League. I still, that I really hope that I will be, that I will still see one. I hope that I will see another Champions League win. I don't know if it will happen. I really pray for it, but I hope. I really hope. Let's see. Thank you, Abai. Thank you for not giving up. I already remember Abai went twice here on the channel. Fantastic takes in the chat. Fantastic takes when live together with us. Thank you for Saderra. Saderra is telling us Beppe from Canada. The point is not the worst looking at the table, 4 games to go, and really good teams behind us. Bravo, that's a fantastic assist. Beautiful donation, beautiful support of the channel. By the way, the likes, guys, today you are really a disaster. 149 likes. Be ashamed of yourself. The man of the match, won by Locatelli. Mamma mia, I don't remember when that was the last time that Locatelli won a man of the match performance. Bravo. Bravi ragazzi. But deserved. That means also that we try to be as objective as possible. So, beautiful assist from Sader that is directing us towards OneFootball with the competitions of Champions League and the other result that I heard that Milan won, but I don't even know how much. I know nothing except that Milan won and apparently Sporting. Let's see. Let me see. Dinad 4-1 Zagreb. 4-0 PSG. I watched until the 2-0. 1-0 Dortmund. Bologna 1-0 loss. 3-1. Chapeau. Away from home. Chapeau. Morata goal. This was... guys, if you wanted to bet on one thing, it was Morata goal. Renders is on fire. He is on fire. So, how do they start actually the game? They score immediately. Then penalty for Vinicius. Morata, 39. A lot of changes by Ancelotti, and then Renders. But we know it. It's the last year of Ancelotti. The other one is preparing himself. Xabi Alonso for next year. Bravo Milan. So Real Madrid has less points than Juve. 6 points. Juve have 7. Sara. Is it Sara? I like all the way from Australia, babe. No, it's not the Sarah that I know. I thought it was Sarah, a friend of mine. Let me check. No, it's not the one I know, but I'm super happy from Australia. Grande, grazie Sara. Really appreciate it. Today I see a lot of new people writing. Beppe, what are our remaining UCL games? By heart, Aston Villa, Manchester City, Bruges, and Benfica. By heart and in chronology. Mamma mia, what a man. So let's go back to the other result. Aya. Gyökeres hat-trick. Yeah, I heard that. Liverpool. Cazzo. 1-1. Lille, we forget about it, but Lille, they beat Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Today, Juventus was better. Gyökeres, we said last season when I was doing football, every week I was speaking about him. I said, bring him. I don't know why he stayed there. You see, Celtic. Today, I asked a lot of people, they all said Leipzig will destroy Celtic. I was not sure about that. Look at that, 3-1. Today, what is the ranking saying then? The table. That I don't understand, because it's really strange. Liverpool 12. At the moment, it's the only team with 12. Tomorrow, Aston Villa can go at 12. 10 for Sporting. Monaco 10. But this is really strange ranking. Who would have predicted that at half? Well, we're not half yet because tomorrow there are some games. Juve is 10th. Attenzione, because Juve, 7 points. They can go behind Barça, behind Benfica, behind Feyenoord, 7, 8, behind Atalanta. We can lose possibly 4 position tomorrow. So from 10th we can go towards the 14th spot. All these ones, of course, they go back. If we have favorable, we are at 7. The first one is at 12. At the moment, position 8 is 7 points. Probably tomorrow, position 8 will be at 8, 9 points. We are there. We are there. Inter, Arsenal, bravo, indeed. Bravo. These ones. One of them will lose points. Or both of them. I believe that tomorrow, position number 8 will be at 8 points. We are 1 point from 8 points. It's a pity, because if we had 12 of them, but every team can say that. Bayern, Benfica. Let's see. It's tough, huh? You know why? Because we will never know until the last triple whistle. It's a crazy table. Because after 4 games in the previous competition, 75% of the teams, they already knew if they were out or if they were already in. So you already knew nearly one sure that was qualified and one sure that was out. Then they were fighting for that second qualifier for the Europa League, or maybe to understand who would be first or second or third or fourth. But you had already a lot of stories that were defined. Here, nothing is defined. Here we don't know. Fun fact, Beppe, every minute Savona played this season, we did not concede 1 goal yet. Are you sure about that? Savona was subbed out against Stuttgart, and that's where we concede, so that doesn't count. You're right. Today he enters, we don't concede. That's correct. He entered in the second half of Como. He plays starter against Verona, indeed. He plays against Roma, we don't concede. He doesn't play against Empoli. Against Napoli, he plays, we don't concede. He plays against Genoa in the second half, we don't concede. He goes out before we concede against Cagliari, that's correct. Match day 8 against Lazio, we win 1-0, so we don't concede. Against Inter, he enters. The question is, at what minute does he enter against Inter? Before the 4-2 or after? Attenzione, that will be a decisive one. Oh, I'm good, guys, but I don't know everything by heart, so let me check. He enters against Inter at the minute 61. Inter scores at 53rd. So he enters at 4-2, you are correct. Against Parma, he enters... at the 59, where they already scored 2 goals and we didn't concede. Bravo, you're right. So every minute played by Savona, we don't concede. I double checked to be sure, Sean. Andy, you see today we have and Lorenzo that was there, and Andy. Both of them were there a few days ago in London on the channel. You see, Beppe, when he's doing watch-alongs this season on the channel, we don't win. Savona was afraid today. Not the type of games he can change. If there is one player that entered well, I think it's him. From where? Oh, because Thiago Motta is creating confusion of his, but anyway, where? McKennie. Who else entered? Bangula. And I don't remember. Whoever. I think it was the one that entered the best. What I thought about Thuram's game, I didn't like the first half of Thuram. I think he was a bit shy. Second half, he was in crescendo, and that's why I didn't understand the change of Thuram. He was in crescendo, especially if then we compare with how Weston McKennie entered. That, again, I would have played him from minute 1. Savona, McKennie were only 4 players entered. No, but if you sub out Thuram At the 45th minute, I have nothing to say. When you change him, I think it was not the moment. Boo. Boo. Sloma. TM want to see who can play in the number 9, but it should not be in the match. It should be in the training session. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. This is something we cannot defend him on that one today. Go with one, but you know what? You know who is the number 9 when Dusan Vlahovic is not playing? It's Nico Gonzalez. But Nico Gonzalez is not there. Look, I tell you the truth. He has been called up by the Argentinian national team. When you are called up, you have to go because they are doing the medicals there. Or you can sometimes agree with the club and saying, look, he's really injured, he's not okay, but now he's about to come back. And Argentina, they want to have him. He cannot say no. He can ask, but he cannot force. He's obliged to go. But I would be pissed off if he's not on the bench against Torino, and if he goes with the national team and is able to play. But I would be happy because that means that he's feeling better. But I would have preferred to have him in La Continassa because at the end, it's an important player that we don't see. Look at that. Look at that. Sader, 33 months on the channel and a really beautiful one because he's telling us, Beppe, ChatGPT, he predicted that Juve has more than 50% chances to reach the last 16. Good. Good news for the people that believe in ChatGPT. I mean, if you're looking at historical data, they are really great. If you want them to make your homework, they are great. If you are asking them about the predictions, I am not sure. We need a backup striker in the winter mercato ASAP. But indeed, grazie ChatGPT. But especially, you know why I'm laughing? Because if you tell me we have more than 50% chances to reach the playoffs, then I would tell you, yeah, probably is even correct. With 7 points out of 12, finishing in the top 24 could be. But then reaching round of 16, you still need to play the playoff. And the draw needs to be done. For the people that do not know, how is a draw done? From the 7th position until the 16th position, that's one block. And they will be drawn to play against teams from the 17th position until the 24th position. You don't know. It depends. If, a strong team is there, or a not strong team, but if you are missing or flopping the 2 games home and away, hey, you're out. You're out. That's why. Reaching the playoffs, I think it's feasible. 4 games, we win 2. We lose 1, we draw 1. But I always told you, that the path of Juve was not an easy one because we could win against everyone, we could lose against everyone. Zegrova is from Kosovo, born in Germany, in Herford. People now, Beppe is good at that guy. 1 summer long that I'm breaking the balls of everyone with Edon Zegrova is good. But again, no regrets, guys. I never regret. We have what we have. We support our guys. Could we have done better? Probably yes. We had an entire team to change, 12 players. Look at Chiesa. People were thinking Juventini was totally crazy to let him go. Hey, you see, the guy, he's not ready. Slot is speaking bad about him every single week. No, not even. Every 3 days, he's speaking bad about him. Look at Zirkzee, flop at Manchester United, even if I believe Manchester United has more to blame themselves than Zirkzee himself. But you see, I have never regrets. Yeah, indeed. Like Sir Razi saying, Lille could have gone maybe for Conceição, would have had Zegorova, and today Conceição would have dribbled past Cabal, and Zegorova would have been blocked by the number 4, 11, and 5 from Lille. You see, I never regret. I try to not regret. I try to make the best that we can with our team. Of course, sometimes we could have done better, but this mercato was tough. Was really tough. The amount of work that has been done was immense, changing a team that needed to be changed. No, I'm still extremely satisfied with part 1 work. Then part 2 will not happen that much in the winter. It will happen in the summer with the Juve. That depending if we qualify to Champions League, because Serie A is also a tough one, with Inter, Napoli. Look at Milan today. You remember that boost of confidence that they had right after winning against Inter? Today they will have another boost of confidence. They were about to sack Fonseca. That is not my favorite coach. I don't like that much Fonseca. I did really bad at the Roma. I did well in France. But we are sack. Change. One mistake of Cabal, change is bad. While, according to me, one mistake, yeah, but it was on his man and it was tough. That change, sub, sell, finished, overrated. We go with that. I saw earlier a guy I never met in the chat with, who was it? I don't remember, with emoticon shit about the player. Bam, 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 bam. One bad game of one player, we go back to a tweet from August. But you see, while we are the 5th of November, Yeah, but I said that 3 months ago. But you see that. No, I said that Zegorova was really good. At the end, we take, what is the name? Conceição. Conceição today is creating that penalty chance. Conceição was fantastic against Leipzig. Conceição was fantastic against I have no regret. Then, of course, Zegorova is a good player that I was not surprised about. Not surprised at all about the performance of Zegorova. I knew, and on top of that, he's also on fire. On fire this season. Champions League, in Liga, together with Jonathan David, they are, what a duo, huh? What a beautiful duo. The vision, the dribble, the speed, the audacity. Don't forget about the audacity. Maybe something that is a bit missing sometimes offensively in Juve. Look, if there is something today that I would say we miss a bit, is a bit of audacity up front. Yeah. Courage, daring, a bit up front. Yeah. Probably that would be the thing. No, we cannot have Jonathan David in January, guys. I can repeat it every single time, but Jonathan David, he has a double citizenship, but one from USA, one from Canada. He has no European passport, so you cannot. If you sign him, he can only join us or he can eventually join, but then he cannot play the games. Then there is just one thing that I do not know, is if you sell one. That's something that at the moment nobody is able to tell me. I will investigate, but just let's say Danilo is sold in January. Oh, he has a Brazilian passport, so he's a extracomunitario. If you sell Danilo, is this creating a free spot for the season? I am not sure. It could be. I am not sure. This one I will tell you with exactitude. I will try this week. If I don't tell you, please remember me. Remind me that I need to tell you. Good question. He's in the list of Serie A and Champions League, so it could possibly be. I will ask. No, because you have a limited spot of. No, sorry, that's not the comment that I want to tag here. There are limited spots of extracomunitario. It means non-European nor citizens. Gyökeres is Swedish, but the money, the money is missing, and also because if he leaves in January, probably he would love to go with his coach at Manchester United. You guys, I don't believe it will happen. Huh? I don't believe it will happen, but there are more possibilities to see Gyökeres at United with Amorim and Zirkzee at Juve than Gyökeres to Juve, especially, not even in the summer. Forget about it. Because to do so, you need to sell Dusan in January, cashing in, going for forget about it immediately. Now, I don't think that we will go for a big, huge player now in January up front. It was one of the objectives of Giuntoli, but with the injury of Bremer, we will get a second player offensively, but we will try to go for a strong, solid defender. Yeah. Centrally, we didn't risk too much. But even on the other side, on our right side today, Sarawi, that is a really good player, we didn't see him. It was Zegrova that was on fire. He created the 2-3 big chances from Lille, and that was it. Yeah, but what Giuntoli is saying, you always need to calma. Do you remember when, who was it? Nedved said, Pirlo is our coach, he stays. Or Arriva Bene said, this is our player, we don't touch, or this is our coach, they say, like Pirlo, Sarri. And the day after, they're out. Guys, this is a manager, he will not tell you all the truth. Then, are they waiting for Milik? Of course they are waiting for Milik. I'm waiting for Milik. You are waiting. We are all waiting for Milik. Milik is waiting for Milik. That's a fact. Then, if you go with a big investment for a defender, probably Milik. But the problem is that Milik, we don't know when he will be back. Blame it. Yeah, no. We don't blame Motta. We don't blame someone else. But we say that there are some things that Motta didn't do well today. We didn't understand the changes where he doesn't go with a lot of conviction in the change. He's making changes where he doesn't believe in them. And also we are not able to find and to unlock whoever is playing in the number 9. These are the things that we are blaming Motta today. Then, again, and a lot of people agreed, it was not Juve Stuttgart. Juve Stuttgart, we were here analyzing a total different game. Are we satisfied with the game of the day? No, because we still see that we have some problems. We need to do better. We have only 7 points on 12. But it's not the same. Today, at points, Juve would have deserved. But unfortunately, that's not what counts in football. Buonanotte, Steve. Buonanotte, Sean Pisani. That gave us a fantastic stat earlier today. Viking is speaking with Orion. Marco Manuel. Manchester City looks shaky. I didn't watch the game, so I cannot tell you. Slim Zoo. The question is in what shape he will be back. That's a big question. Because it's not only good to physically recuperate a player, but also he needs to physically guarantee some minutes. Ciao, Aaron Schreider. Thank you, Saleh. And don't forget to put a maximum of like, because today people, they were a bit selfish with the likes. They didn't put a maximum of like 211. We can do much, much better. But we are reaching a lot of new Juventini here. That's really good. Guys, did you appreciate... okay, can we... Is there something that we didn't speak about the game? Because I want to stay with you 10 more minutes, maybe, free talks about what happened the last few weeks, about the projects, about... it's a long time that we didn't speak about everything, whatever comes to your mind. Is there something about the game that we still forgot about? No, today I'm way less worried. Yeah, the referee was good. The referee, what was the name? Ibrahimovic, something like that. It was really good. We said it during the game. Huh? We said it during the game. It was really good. The games of tomorrow. I don't care about the games of tomorrow. I don't care. I will watch. By the way, tomorrow I will even miss the first 2 games because I will. We have the cup with the young kids that I'm coaching, the youth cup that we are playing. It's true, and also the referee from the Leipzig game. That was really the worst referee of this season. Lorenzo, Beppe, do you think Weah should have played? I said that he should have started. That would have been a surprise. Probably, of course, but I said this morning. Oh no, was it yesterday? Video of yesterday. I said you will be pissed off with my idea. I would have played Weah. Probably instead of Conceição. That's something that I'm repeating since after the game of Udinese. Starting Weah. And then putting Conceição in with even more energy, more... Because you see clearly that they studied the game on Conceição. The movement, they blocked him. If you had put Weah there, would have changed the game. I'm not saying that he would have done better or not. Would have changed the game, and you would have put at a certain moment Conceição from the bench would have been better. Yeah, Sarraz is saying Weah could have made them tired to put then Chico in. Yeah. And Weah is in the top form at the moment. Of course, it's tough. Huh? It requires balls to say, Conceição, you stay on the bench against Lille. But I think they really studied him. Now it's too late. Huh? We will never know. Huh? We will never know. Maybe if you put Weah there on that side, maybe he would have dropped a bit too much in defense, and probably Zahraoui would have played a better game. We will never know. We don't know. But personally, I think that I would have put Weah from the start. It's something that I suggested from the beginning of the week. On the other side, I also said that Weah would that McKennie would play from the start, and then when he entered, he was totally invisible. So we don't know at the end. It's tough. Look, if there, thank you by the way, 34,550. If there is something that I really like, is that it's not only blah blah. It's not only like a way of saying we have 24, 25 players. Of course, you have some starters. Who are the starters? It's Di Gregorio, it's Kalulu, Cambiaso, Dusan Vlahovic, Koopmeiners. The rest rotates. And I like that Thiago is really trying to use as much as he can the entire team without forgetting anybody. Thiago is saying after the game the words, maybe we can go towards the words of Thiago Motta. Let's check what he says. Disappointed with the result. I am not satisfied by the result because we were looking for something else. But on the performance, yes. because I'm happy with what we have done. Of course, we can improve certain things, but on the performance in general, I'm satisfied. And I agree with him. This is exactly what we were saying here, guys. We were saying that. So without listening to Thiago, this is how I analyze. I'm not satisfied by the result because we lost against Stuttgart, because I wanted to win, because probably we deserved a bit better. But the performance was not bad, except of that huge mistake, and probably we were a bit too slow. And I said we have some things that, oh, Ciao Dusan, he came out of nowhere. What is he doing? Bravo Dusan. No, he's sending the best warm greetings. Oh, guys, it looks like in Lille it's like -20. It's not cold. It's not that cold in Lille. Boo. Anyway, I was really scared. I tell you the truth. I was I was reading the words of Thiago Motta. At a certain moment, I saw Dusan Vlahovic. I was like, oh, Dusan, he's calling me FaceTime, telling me, Beppe, shut the fuck up. While actually I defended him today. I said that he played a good game. But anyway, let's see. What can we improve? In attack, we could have done better in the last 20 meters. I agree. Mainly in the first half. I agree as well. In the second, the quality of play has improved. It's true. And we could see it from the beginning that we were facing a team that was looking to counter-attack. We knew it not only in the beginning, we already knew it since this morning. And there, the quality of play is really important, not to let the opponent run away. But we have found a team that knew what to do, that has a lot of confidence. It was a nice game, but I've seen a great performance by the boys. And now we need to recover to focus on the Derby della Mole. The project is going forward. In a goal, there are normally some mistakes that we can surely avoid. But in general, we had a great game, giving continuity to what we are doing. The team has balance, knows where to attack, and on the side, we made their lives joined. No, we made their lives difficult. We took advantage of the midfield and the fullback that joined. I'm happy with the game reading of the boys on the pitch, with the game we had. And now we need to recover well and prepare for the next game that will be important because it is a derby. We want to play at the maximum, and I'm happy with what we are doing to date. Yildiz and Conceição together. The two that played from the beginning are doing well and are in form. We knew it was going to be difficult because Lille closes well and relaunches. On the 1v1, Yildiz and Conceição have these characteristics that help when we face teams that are closing their defense. I liked a lot mainly the second halves. In the first half, we were a bit low. Then we raised the center of the gravity and we created so much. I'm happy with both their performances. Yes, it's true, even if, let's be honest as well, why are we higher in the beginning of the second half? Also because Lille, not only the first half they showed that they were waiting for that counterattack, but on second half they were leading 1-0. Then if on 0-0 they were waiting for that counterattack, imagine on that 1-0 win. So you see, maybe if we would have scored that first goal and leading 1-0 at half time, probably in the second half we would have seen a different Lille. No? Not that I know. Not that I know. Indeed. You know what is the problem of Jagrova? Jagrova has one problem. Who knows what is the... No, it's not that it's not collective. But today the pass that he's giving to Jonathan David is extremely collective. You know what's the problem of... he's a hothead. He's crazy. He has a character. He's really... Yeah, it's really difficult to control him. Sometimes, when he's not happy or whatever, sometimes it can create a bit of toxicity in a locker room. Or in a negotiation of a contract, or in whatever. Sometimes. But anyway, here we are speaking about... I don't know if it's like every Balkan person, but of course. in that region, a lot of people have a bit more warm blood. Look at that picture. Jokers against Holland. Mamma mia, 4-1 against City. That's a huge one, huh? And because we speak always about, we always speak about, but you remember, has been demolished and humiliated. Guys, humiliated against Stuttgart. Do you remember? Humiliated. We lost 1-0. If we were humiliated, what about, what is the word? I didn't watch the game, huh? But what is the word for the loss of City 4-1 against Sporting? I think it was even the last game of Amorim. No? I'm not sure. If it's the last, maybe the last, I don't know. What is the word to describe the 4-0 loss of Leverkusen against Liverpool? And Real Madrid against Milan? You see? I didn't watch the game, but of course, when you are Manchester City, and you are losing 4-1 against Sporting, that's close. I didn't watch the game, so I cannot tell you, but that's closer to a humiliation than that 1-0 loss. That was painful, because we were really exposed. Bye-bye. Of course. Because today he was out. He's injured. So who played? What are the lineups? Can we see the lineups here? Savigno, Nunes, Bernardo. He's a strong diva. Who's that guy? Simpson Pussy. Who's that guy? Never heard about him. I think it's the last time that we will hear about him, no? If it's a center back and he's conceding 4 goals. Simpson Pussy. Who's that guy? Mamma mia. Simpson Pussy. Jamai Simpson Pussy. Never heard about him. Never heard. That's the... Oh, I'm not inventing, guys. That's the name. Look, it's written here. Jamai Simpson Pussy. What a name. Hey, guys, seriously, I would say I would go to the law there. I would say, just, okay, let's keep it simple. That's not necessary here. That's probably the father, and that's probably the mother. I see no other explanation. No? But respect to the mama of Jamai. But you're not obliged. Sometimes you're not obliged to say everything. Sometimes it's better to hide a few things. I know. It would be really strange if it's the father that is called Pussy and the mother Simpson. No, I don't know. Let's get over it. But anyway, they conceded 4 goals. That guy. He will play against you. He will probably score 3 goals, and then we will not love anymore, of course. Oh no! Today, if you watch the video that's the problem. I don't know what you are doing with your life. You have too many hobbies, work, you don't watch the videos. Today I told you. Today it was the exception to the rule. Today I said, don't tell me that he's turning into Prime Buffon, because this guy is Prime Buffon already the entire season. And already last season he was already playing really well. Chevalier. It's a really good goalkeeper. I was not surprised by his saves today. He's a really good goalkeeper. look, tomorrow it ends the first 50% of the games. At the moment, we are not in top 8, which means that if we do 7 more points, which means 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, we'll not finish in top 8. So if we want to finish in top 8, we will need at least 9 points, which means 3 wins, if not 10 points, which is, if we want to finish top 8, and we are playing City in our home, but it's not that our home this season is a guaranteed 3 points, huh? Benfica, I hate it because I have fresh memories of Benfica that are not really great. Bruges and Aston Villa, that in Champions League at the moment didn't concede any goal. So we can say that top 8 will be a miracle. No, you cannot be top 8. Well, can we say that Liverpool at the moment is in the top 8? Yeah. Liverpool, yes. Oh, and then also, of course, you need to understand all the teams. Tomorrow, Aston Villa plays, if I'm not wrong, against Bruges. If they go with 12 on 12, attenzione, eh? Oh, top 24, we will do it. What are the latest position? 0 Bratislava boys, 0 the Young Boys, Sturm Graz 0, Leipzig 0 points on 4 games. But Bologna, Leipzig, Young Boys, Bratislava, there are a few teams there. It's until 24. Yeah, we will finish in the top 24. Easy. 24, easy. Top 8, only a miracle. I would not love that much that Aston Villa is rotating against you. I would not appreciate that. Seriously. I don't know how they are doing in Premier League this season, but I will be offended. If Aston Villa is rotating against Juve, I will be in their home. I will be offended. I tell you the truth. No. They don't rotate nothing. Our dream game was against it's true, huh? And now the game of Leipzig into perspective. It's a game that costed us Bremer, Nico Gonzalez, Bremer, Nico Gonzalez, Koopmeiners for a big part of that first part of the season. Di Gregorio one game, yeah, that we lost, yeah, but no. At the end, Perin did a fantastic game against Stuttgart. No, that one we cannot count. But was a game that at the end, I don't know. Oh no, of course. I don't care. I want the 3 point as well. But I would be a bit offended. Then, if we win, I say, oh. Yeah. Of course. 3 points are 3 points. I don't care. But, no. Subs. What subs? I don't understand. We already spoke about it. Wrong. McKenny was wrong. Yeah, we didn't see. Could be, huh? Could be. Oh, Inter in Champions League, they do 0-0 against City. Ah, the subscriber. Yeah, but if you tell me the subs, how can I know? Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me see. Let me see. Let me cry. Let me cry. Nah, this is not okay. We were at 50. We finished at 46. What happened here? No, this is not normal. This is not normal. Yeah, look, we were at 34, 550. We go back at 46. Let me take it away. No, that's... oh, no. You saw how fast it went. Mamma mia. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, Dusan. He came out of nowhere. Telling me, Beppe, shut the fuck up. Why? Oh, ciao, Dusan. He came out of nowhere. Telling me, Beppe, shut the fuck up. Bah. Yeah, he gave them away. 35 before... Alessio, 35 before 2025. I hope so. I hope so. Oh, I would love to have 35 already in November. No? Can we do, we are missing, honestly, we are missing 450. Let's say we go with 100 a week. If we find 100 a week, which is not impossible, 35 would be easy to reach. If we don't reach 35 at the end of the year, no, this is there I failed. Then I failed. But you see, the performances of Juve are also influenced, of course. Are also influencing a lot, of course. If Juve win, we do. Then, of course, I didn't do a watch along for Parma game. For Parma, Lazio, Verona. I will not do the Milan one already at the end of November. Look at that. We lost one subscriber, but we won a member. Grazie, Omar. Grazie, Omar. Grazie, Omar. Fantastic. Omar Macco became a GJust friend. Mamma mia. Really, really, really appreciate it, my friend. Grazie, Omar. Tell us where you live, from where you are, Omar, and then we can close with that. We lost a subscriber and we won a member. La vie est belle. Beppe, ask gently for support. He will bring you 500 members in 4 installments. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Branimir from Thailand. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. We even have a new member thanks to Bogdan that offered him randomly, and it has been gifted to Ayan. Grande. 35 before Balotelli get a red card. We need to be fast then, huh? Because it will happen soon. It will really happen soon. Thank you, Bogdan. 40k before GTA 6. When is GTA coming, guys? I know it's in 2025, but when? September, I think. September. Huh? Oh, Alessio, when are we meeting in the studio to do a music? Which I'm really bad at. Huh? Attenzione, what is happening? Oh, the guys, they woke up. They said, you know, Beppe, we cannot bring you subs because we already subscribe with all the phones of our family, but we can offer a few memberships. Like Alessio is offering one membership. Grande Alessio. Saleh is offering one membership. Attenzione, Orion became a new member of the channel. Attenzione, the chat is on fire. The chat is on fire. You're saving my month. I will be able to pay my bill this month and electricity so that we can continue to do some lives. Sir Raz is offering a membership. Attenzione, what is happening? What is happening? What a beautiful moment. Grande. Thank you to all of you. Really, really, really appreciate it. Hassan Al-Zaid became a member thanks to the guys. He's saying thank you for gifted 1 month. To Saraz, Blagoshe was gifted a membership by Saleh Ahmed. But wait, is it now Blago, our friend from Bulgaria, or not? I have an archive to end the live with. Let's go and so we can close. Wait. Let me open. Wait. I don't see it. Today I go to il concerto. I might love to love tonight. And I say, ooh, I love to love tonight. Today I go. I didn't know we had some clips here from Twitch. That was when I was doing Twitch. It was fun, huh? Huh? 9 months ago. What are you doing on Twitch 9 months ago? Boo! I don't remember. Hey, look at that. We recuperated them. We recuperated all of them. 550. Attenzione. Ooh. The planning. You want to know the planning for the coming days, weeks? Where are they all coming from? Attenzione. Comeback of subs. What a remontada. If only Juve could have done that. The Twitch 2020 were really good. I agree with Alessio. I was playing. Yeah, it was really fun. Really fun. Guys, the planning. Attenzione, because Omar from Thailand, he decided to give another membership. Attenzione, the chat is on. I told you, the chat is on fire. On fire. To animation. Grande. Thank you, Omar. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I told you, thanks to you, I will be able to pay the electricity because my wife is pissed off, but I should have taken the you know, the numbers of the water, not electricity, the water, and I totally forgot. Well, I didn't see the mail, I didn't pay attention, whatever. So they charged 150% of like 2 years. It's a disaster. I need to pay so much for water. I have 1,000 euro for the water. It's really expensive. Disaster. What? Yeah. Disaster. My wife was fully pissed off with me yesterday. She was so pissed off with me yesterday. Mamma mia. But then I made her laugh and it went away. But yeah. And we already pay a lot. Every 3 months we already pay a lot. And there. Nico became a new member. Now you're hey, you don't have to pity me, guys. You don't have to pity me. I already told you. You want to support me, the channel. It's super easy. You open random videos, you watch them, and that works. That works really well. And you put a like, of course. You write a comment, Beppe, I watched this video. Then I know that you watched it. I watched this random video to support you. That's always fun. Thank you, Orion. I will pay the bill to Dushan for FaceTime. Thank you, Orion. Really appreciate it. Viking. I don't know why. Can you tell me how I need to call you? Because V3K1TG, it makes not even sense. What do you... Every time I ask you and then I don't see the answer. Or I forget. Give me a name. Give me a name because it's impossible like that. I cannot continue. Vecchi. Bravo, Vecchi. Thank you for offering a membership to Luizio Capodice. Grande, Luizio Capodice. Thank you, Vecchi. Grande. How long you have to see the video before it counts as a view? No, actually, YouTube works with... you receive an amount. It depends from YouTuber to YouTuber, from a lot of things, from where you're based, who are watching, from what country. But it's per 1,000 ads views. So every 1,000 ads views on the channel, I receive something. But also 100, but then it will be. But it's a count per 1,000 ads views. Yeah, I can see how long people are watching the videos. Yeah, there is retention videos. How it works for the algorithm of YouTube, it's really easy. You have the views, how fast the views are coming. But you have views, how fast they are coming. You have the interaction, so the likes button. That's why I always ask to like the videos, because that's really important. Because, of course, if people is watching a video and they like it, then YouTube knows that it's a video that is appreciated. You have the retention that is extremely important because, of course, my mother, she wanted to make me happy. And one day she decided to open every single video, put a like and close the video. But if you are doing, of course, one person doesn't make a difference. But if a lot of people, they say, oh, we will make Beppe happy. We will open the videos, click like and close it. Well, if YouTube is thinking, oh, these guys, they are opening the video. They don't like the video because they are closing it instantly. Then it's not good for the channel. So actually, it's just, you opening a video, watching it. But the retention is really good. That's why I'm doing also the long videos, because I know that the people are appreciating them. If I would see, for example, that I make a video of 18 minutes and the retention average would be 3 minutes, I know, okay, the videos are way too long, it's not working, people are not watching. Maybe I should reconsider going towards 10 minutes video, 9, 8, 7, I don't know. But here the people are really staying long, which is really, really nice for me, because that means that the videos are appreciated. Voila. Yeah, but I can see, of course. Alessio, that's what I do. If I don't have time to watch it, I get the notification, I like and I close, or I save it for later. I don't know how many ads you see during the lives. I don't know. I think there is, I don't know, I think it's something like, I don't know, every 12 minutes, something like that. I'm not even sure. I could increase that so that you see more, but I don't want. Imagine if we start putting, every 3 minutes ad, then you also lose the attention of people. It would be disaster. Every 3 minutes, no, that would not be beautiful. You need to find a balance. Vecchi upgraded. Thank you, Vecchi. Became a friend of the channel. Thank you, Vecchi. Chef is just waking up. Beppe, sorry for being late. I felt in this game we were unlucky. I said it, we probably would have deserved a bit more. Unlucky is a big word, but all in all, look, what Thiago said is correct. Huh? It was not a bad performance, but we cannot be satisfied with the result, and we need to unlock our number 9. Bah, ragazzi, now I really think, because I said it will be a short one, it really hurts. I said it before the watch along, but I knew it. Huh? If you watch the intro of the watch along, I already said it. We will draw, and a draw it was. I knew it. Who sent me saying I miss Tevez? I miss Tevez. I miss Boniperti and Felice Borel. Felice Borel. What time do you usually go to bed? It's 6:40 a.m. here, so I'm guessing it must be 1 a.m. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. Yeah, nearly. In 20 minutes, it's 1 a.m. Usually, I quite late. I think if we take an average, it's 2 a.m. average. Sometimes it's a bit later, sometimes a bit earlier, but usually it's 2 a.m. and I wake up at 7:30, 8 a.m. So I sleep between 5-6 hours a night. Then I have once a month I'm extremely tired. Then I sleep. But usually, I said draw. I knew it would have been a draw. I knew it. And that's what happened today. Dai. Ragazzi, we see each other tomorrow for the analyze. I know the schedule. I forgot about the schedule. Tomorrow, I have post-game, after watching the game. So post-game, I have the live on Juventus in Italian tomorrow. Then I have the cup with the kids. Probably when I come back, I will do another video, or maybe a live. Let's see. Thursday, I go to Union Saint-Gilloise Roma. Curious to see who will play between Soulé, Dybala. I will support Union Saint-Gilloise, of course. This international break, finally, there will be the unboxing video that is already ready, but there was a problem with copyright, so I needed to postpone from one international break to the other. Should be a guest on the channel, a good one that should have come earlier, but then it was impossible. And then Milan Juve, I will not do the watch along because I will be in a special spot. I will tell you. Oh, and there will be also the vlog about the Udinese Juve game. That was really funny in London. Grazie ragazzi, we see each other tomorrow morning. Grazie, forza. Wait. What time you go on? Juventus Italian time is always like here, Sarazi is saying, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on YouTube. I didn't ask Rabona for this season. I didn't ask. I can ask him. No, guys, I don't speak about politics because it's easy. I don't know enough. It's bad that I don't inform myself about that. But I don't know enough, honestly. And I also believe that people they have their own opinion. On YouTube, me alone speaking about something that matters, because football, at the end, it doesn't matter. Politics matters. Religion matters. Then you need to be informed to start speaking about these important topics. So, no, I know, Chef. No, but earlier they were speaking about it. They were speaking about some topics, and we stopped the discussion. Now I know that people that are still here after nearly 2 hours of live, we know each other really well, But that's the reason why I don't speak, because I don't know. I really don't know. I don't like Trump. I don't like the women, but I don't know which one is better or not. I have no feeling. I don't like them. It's really honest. Huh? When I see them without, I know of course Trump a bit better because he was already president of USA. Because but I don't like. No, no, she. I have a bad feeling about her when I watch her. Uh, I'm not saying that the other one is better. It's just like I watch, I hear, she's so fake, looks like really fake. But the problem is you have only two choices. I think it's really like which one is getting closer to what you believe, to which one you have a better feeling. But I don't vote, so I don't want to influence anybody. I don't like all these influencers from whatever, from football, from the singers, the actors that are trying to influence the other people. If you want to say go and vote, yeah. If you go with but vote for this because it's bad, no. Vote for who you believe in or whatever. If I would have been in USA before voting, I would have informed myself much better to really understand who I want to vote for or not. It's just like from television, watching a bit. I don't like her. And I don't like the other one either. But, you watch and you see, I don't know, something is not, I would not trust her, personally. But again, I am not informed enough. If I would speak, with some people, in a debate, and they will say, Beppe, okay, yeah, but why? I would say, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's just a feeling. I don't know. Dai, buonanotte a tutti. As long as they don't change the anthem, I really like the American anthem. I really like the American anthem. It's a really beautiful, not as beautiful as the Italian one, but it's a really beautiful one. Which is always better than a lot of people that I heard singing live.